The Texas Tech Red Raiders are one of the craziest stories right now in college basketball. They're currently having one of the biggest turnarounds in the nation over the past month. Okay, let's rewind to January 30th, nearly a month ago. The Texas Tech Red Raiders were at home and down 23 to a pretty darn good Iowa State team. They lost by 34 the last time they played the Cyclones. At this point, Texas Tech was 0-8 in Big 12 play. Things looked bleak for the Red Raiders. However, they came back from down 23, the biggest comeback in school history, the second biggest in Big 12 history, and they won that game in overtime. Now, since that Iowa State game, Texas Tech has found their groove. They're 4-2 since. They have big wins over Texas and Kansas State. They're 5-10 now in Big 12 play. And this is now a bubble team because of this huge turnaround that they've had in the month of February. Texas Tech has no doubt had one of the biggest turnarounds in all of college basketball this year. And they might run all the way in to the NCAA tournament if they keep winning. Now, here's 3 reasons why Texas Tech is legit and they should be in the big dance. Now, the first reason that Texas Tech has turned it around is the return of Fardaws Aimaq. Aimaq, the transfer from Utah Valley in his first year at Texas Tech. Aimaq was actually the WAC Player of the Year and led the nation in rebounds 2 years ago. Now, he came into Lubbock with high hopes as being this team's premier center. However, a major foot injury has really derailed his season for the most part this year for the Red Raiders. He's played in Texas Tech's last 7 games, and he's made a huge difference on the floor for this team. Texas Tech has lacked that true big man that can help them on both sides of the floor, both offensively and defensively. Fardaws Aimaq in his time back has done just that. Currently, he's averaging 11 points a game, 7 rebounds, and just under 2 assists. You can tell he's just starting to get comfortable back on the floor. I think in a couple weeks when he's really back to full strength and back to full pace of play before his injury, man, he's going to be scary to watch. Fardaws Aimaq, a big reason why the Red Raiders are surging right now. Now, on to reason number 2. But first, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't already, please subscribe to College Hoops Tonight. If you like college basketball, bold predictions, NBA draft analysis, and betting advice, this is the home for you. Subscribe down below to get more content like this. Now, back to the video. Now, reason number 2 is that the Red Raiders guards have finally woken up to lead this team. Texas Tech had high aspirations for their guard trio going into this year, including transfers Jalen Tyson, Davion Harmon, and then the freshman Pop Isaacs coming off the bench. These 3 were really supposed to lead the offense and be premier scorers on this squad. Now, they didn't really gel very well together and haven't really played well together until recently. Tyson and Harmon have really turned it on over these past 7 games. They're averaging 33 points per game between the two. So they're combining for 33 points per game. They're playing efficient basketball. They're taking good shots. They're sharing the basketball. And again, they're knocking them down at a good percentage. As for Pop Isaacs, he's been hurt for a lot of this year as well. He's just now coming back healthy. So that adds another element to this Texas Tech guard rotation and this team, because Pop Isaacs is a guy who could come off the bench and kind of be a microwave at times for this Red Raiders team and be that go-to scorer off the bench, which is a huge dimension for this squad. Guard play is huge in March, and the Red Raiders guards are just finally waking up. Now, the third and final reason is Texas Tech's defense, right? We couldn't go a whole video without talking about the defense of the Red Raiders, a squad that is historically known for their defense. Although head coach Mark Adams is now in the building for Texas Tech, defense is still this team's number one priority. And over the last month, they've really stepped it up on that defensive end. In fact, they held two really good offenses in Texas and Kansas State under 70 points, which is not an easy task, again, against two really good offensive squads. The Red Raiders are 42nd in the nation in defensive efficiency. They are very versatile and complete defensively, especially now that Fardaws Aimaq is back from his injury. They've got that true rim protector, and the rest of their team very switchable on the perimeter, especially Kevin Obanor playing that power forward spot. He can come out and guard guards on a regular basis. This team is finally gelling together defensively, and that has been a huge reason of why they have been surging as of late. Defense is huge in March. I talk about it nearly every video. The Red Raiders got it going for them right now. Now, those are your 3 reasons why the Texas Tech Red Raiders are legit and are a true NCAA tournament team and should be treated as such down the stretch. Now, the Red Raiders have a couple of tough games to finish out their season in Big 12 play, and they're looking to go on a run in the Big 12 tournament to add a couple of big, notable wins onto that resume, hopefully to position themselves better on Selection Sunday. Heck, maybe they could go on a run and win the whole Big 12 tournament. Now, thank you so much for watching the video. If you have made it this far, thank you. I appreciate it. If you haven't already, please subscribe down below to College Hoops Tonight to get more videos just like this one here in the near future. We're going to be ramping up our coverage, rolling into March. Thank you all so much for watching, and we will see you next time.